Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to tell you my first impression of the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contouring and Highlighting Palette. So I guess I'll just talk a little bit about it and then I'll show you swatches at the very end of this video. So this is how it looks like. It is pretty new actually. Lots of people have been purchasing it and I actually don't know when it came out, but I didn't see it in stores. And I didn't see it online until recently, I think. I don't remember. But obviously, I saw it probably about a week ago because I had to get it shipped. So this palette costs $46. The packaging looks like this. This box has the shades and names, on the back, which is really good. And it came with an info card. It tells you about contouring, highlighting. And then on the back, it tells you where to contour and where to highlight. So that's very useful for those who are just getting into this new groove. You get 6 shades. You get 3 smaller shades for highlighting and then 3 larger shades for contouring. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette. And that is, I feel like these two are the colors, they are slightly different. They definitely have this yellowish shade in common and as well as this more cool tone pink shade to set or highlight. I'm too light for it to actually highlight, so I just use these colors or these powders to set my foundation. This does have a little bit of weight to it. It's very nicely made. I really like the packaging. As a nice mirror as well, but I don't use these palette mirrors. They're nice to have. I just don't use them. But it's better than just having blank space there, so that's good. Good job. One thing that I do have to comment about this palette is that the contouring shades do seem to have more of a neutral to cool tone to them compared to the ABH contour kit, which is good because when you contour, it's more like a shadow and you don't have, warm tone shadows. They're typically kind of grayish or cool tone, which is, one of the good things about this palette. And one of the reasons why I purchased it is because Kat Von D has a really good rap about when it comes to their blushes. Their blushes are known to be really pigmented, really creamy and blendable, and so that's pretty much what I expected out of their contour kit. I don't own any Kat Von D blushes, which is really bad for me because I should own one, at least one. So pretty much my first impression when I put it on today, I was just like, I was speechless. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so good. It does blend really nicely. The only thing that I've noticed so far is that where you put it on first initially, it is hard to blend out, if that makes sense. So you'll have this hard to blend out line where you put it, which I don't like, but as you keep, trying to like brush it, buff it out, not buff it out, but when you try to blend it out, it does blend. It blends nicely. It's just tough. The formula is really nice. It's really creamy. It's kind of powdery, a bit more powdery than I expected, but I don't have an issue with that. I did find it to be really nicely pigmented. I think it has the perfect pigment. Just judging from the first time using it, I think that the pigment is really, really good. It's not too dark and it's not too light. It is just enough for it to look natural, and if you want it darker, you can build it. If you want it to be that much more dramatic, you can. But I think it has a really nice natural pigment to it. I mean, when you put it on, it looks natural. It looks nice. It doesn't look too over the top dramatic. So pretty much that's it. I tried to make this quick. It is only my first time using it, quite honestly. And I will talk more about it later. I'm not going to say whether or not I like it more than the Anastasia Beverly Hills kit yet, because I've been using I've had that kit for a year now. I bought it last January in 2014. And so I have really I've become attached to that palette. But this is rivaling it. Like, this is rivaling it. Especially because this is just a basic kit. It has more cool, it seems to have more of a cool tone feel to it. Compared to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, where only one of the contour shades was cool tone. And, you know, that's their basic kit that they sell at Sephora and at Ulta. So that could be off-putting, especially if someone wants to especially if someone's debating between the two. And this is more expensive as well, so yeah. So I'm gonna bring you all in closer for swatches. Okay, so here are the swatches. I kind of did them in a really weird order. I'm gonna tell you that now. So this shade here is Somber. This is Shadow Play. Here is Subconscious right here. Down here is Levitation. I don't know if you can see that. And then Lyric in the middle. And over here is Lucid. So you can see here that they all look really, they just look really nice. I don't know what it is about it, but they do look really nice. I used this one. I used Somber to contour. I don't know how far you can tell. But it is on my nose as well, my hairline, and down on my jaw. So this is how it looks like. They have a really nice color to them. So that's it for my first impression and swatches. Please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm going to drop everything down in the description below. And I will see you all very soon. Bye!